Christmas is my favorite time of the year. I'm one of these who loves to listen to Christmas songs actually all year long. But usually in November, I start listening to the songs that are on the radio. Some of my favorites are White Christmas, the Christmas song, and of course, Silent Night. Our family on Christmas Eve always gathers around the piano and sings all kinds of Christmas carols. But the last one we sing is always Silent Night. Now, all of these are wonderful, and as I said, I love all the Christmas carols, but my very favorite is Mary, Did You Know? In 1972, I was 19 years old, and I had my first child. He was born on the 19th of December, and after he was born, all of a sudden, he had pneumonia. Well, they put him back into the incubator, and so when it became time for all the moms to get their babies and feed them, got to realize at this time there wasn't just one to a room, there was several in the room. And so I was in there with some other moms, and they were getting their babies so that they can hold them and feed them. But I couldn't have mine. He was still being taken care of. And so I cried. I was emotional. Even though they reassured me that he is okay, there's not going to be anything majorly wrong, they're just trying to take care of him. It was just devastating to me. But eventually he got well, and we were able to bring him home on December 24th. He was our Christmas baby. Mary was told that she was going to have a baby. That, I know, could have been something very strange for her, especially in her situation, being told that, wait a minute, you're going to have a baby. I'm sure every emotion there was happened to her at that time. And then you have the excitement of, wait a minute, this is going to be God's son that I am carrying. I have been chosen to carry God's son. That can be kind of confusing and wait a minute, what's going on? And exciting at the same time. Well, Mary was getting around the time for her to deliver this wonderful baby. And her and Joseph had to go to Bethlehem. Just think about it. Mary is in her last days of about to have a baby, and she's having to walk or possibly ride a donkey. We don't really know, but she had to make this trip that was not an easy trip. So I'm sure even on this trip, she had different emotions and different thoughts going through her mind about what's going on here. But then they got to Bethlehem, and so I'm sure she was excited, and here's all these people, and so let's go find a room, okay? Let's go find a place so that I can kind of settle in. Well, guess what? There was no place for them. Well, they finally told them, hey, we've got one place. It's a stable. We've got the animals in there, and I'm sure at first Mary said, wait a minute. But then, as a mom, I can tell you that you're going to have this baby. And you know that this baby's coming, that it doesn't matter where it is. this baby's going to come. So, hey, let's just find a spot and this is going to happen. Well, she did. She had this beautiful baby boy. And I'm sure the emotions that she had were just running wild. Here is this beautiful child that she has delivered. And this is actually the Christ child. She knew that this baby was very special. But, Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make things new? This child that you've delivered would soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would give sight to the blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lord. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? That sleeping child you're holding is the great I am. Mary, did you know? Since that time in 1972, we had a baby girl, and both of them have given us 2 wonderful in-laws, 7 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. I wonder sometimes how things are going to be for each one of them, and I pray for them daily. I pray that this Christmas you will accept this special gift that was born just for you and for me. Merry Christmas.